Tracker down here with the Graymatter Hawk. This is the chest carry configuration. So if you have your H-gear body armor on and you carry your mag pouches up here and can migrate them so there's space in between them, the handle will fit there. Or if you carry your mags underneath your arms like a lot of Spec Ops guys are doing these days. Now with my weapon sling, with the way I sling it, it's out of the way for when I need to deploy this, and I would be deploying it for in case my primary and secondary are down, or if I need to breach something or climb something, flatten tires, whatever. So the way this is deployed is I don't even need this bungee on right now because the handle's secured by this bungee material down here. So I'm just going to strip it off. The sheath pivots up like this so I can just draw and strike. My deployment is my attack, or gets it out quick for breaching, and then for putting it away it can all be one-handed. Easy day. Here with under the arm carry for the Graymatter Hawk. Some guys, depending on where they wear their gear, like to put their hawk under their arm for cross draw. Now anytime the handle is not secured by a bungee, you want to use this retention bungee up here so the hawk's not going to deploy on its own. So for this deployment, it's just arm comes up, you release that bungee with your finger, and you draw the hawk. Now you're going to be in a choked up position here, so that's either good for going two-handed with it for some in-close type stuff, or one-handed for in-close type stuff, or you can just post off your leg to get the full value out of this handle. For hip carry, I like to take this IWB loop and move it to the center here, and then just use these two loops, because that keeps the front trap down and you're not trying to put this whole flat space against your rounded hip. And I like to keep the front snag free because you're generally moving forward. Now if you need to get on a helo, you just flip this up, trap it with your arm, sit down, you get off, you drop it. For deployment, you just flip that up, release it, you're in your choked up grip, so you can use it that way if you need to carve or whatever, and if you need the power of the handle, you just post it like that, like before. Now, some people like to even remove both of these and just hang it by one, and that way it's a lot more free floating, and if something does snag on it, it can work itself free, or they can just rotate it like this for storing it for sitting, and it deploys the same. Now, remember these IWB loops are pull the dot, which these don't have dots, but if you try and pull them from the inside, they're not going to release. That's why it's so secure when it's on your belt. But if you can reach in and release it that way, it comes off easy. And that's just the way these things work. Also, you can rotate these loops like this, so it mounts higher on the belt. Instead of dangling from the belt, it rides right up on the belt. And some people will even mount it over their kidney area with the loops in that position underneath the jacket, so it's kind of concealed, and they can sweep the jacket back and release it this way.